Ubir ha'inyan, and the explanation of the matter. Ki hi niksiv, ani rishon v'ani acharon, umi baladai ein Elokim, because it's written, I am the first and I am last, and other than me there's no Elokim. V'ayin berabos Parshas Vayishlach, Parsha Pei Aleph, shezeu inyan chus lomo shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu emes. And according to Medrash Rabbah Vayishlach, this is the concept of that the seal of the Holy One, blessed be He, is truth, because the letters of the word emes, Aleph Rishon, Shel Osios, V'chulu, that Aleph is the first of the letters, Mem is the middle, and Saf is the end. Vayin Mashikasmi, Zebedibur HaMaschil, Rashi HaMatos, Perush al Derech Mashikasmi, Vani Havaya Lo Shanisi. So this concept of I am first and I am last and there is no Elokim other than me is like the concept of I am Hashem and I have not changed because I'm first and last. Ayin Zorech Gimel Naso Kuflam Liches Amud Beis Dahinu Atika Kadisha. That's the level of Atik that this pasuk refers to. Vayin Mashaka Kasumi Zebdi Bonamas Klaviyat Tayom Vata Hu Kodim Shnivra Ha'olam V'chulu, and you are as before the world was created. Without any change, because the creation of the worlds above and below do not hold any place at all. And they're all in comparison as if they're not there. Mamash truly, and what does this word mean? Other than me, and that is to say anything that's other than this concept. That is to say that is through time, that under the construct of time, that the world seems to be a thing for itself, an existence. And the concept of the source that creates this concept is His divinity may be blessed, like through the concept of confinement and an empty and a, so to speak, empty space to place creation. V'nikra hislabshus be'eser sfiros, and it's called the includement into the 10 sfiros. V'nikra zer anpin, and it's called the small countenance, al shem hatzimtzum, because there's a confinement. Lios mikor l'shefa gvulis, in order to be a source for confined flow, v'nikra Elokim, and that's what's called Elokim. So again, he's explaining mibaladai in Elokim. So other than this concept, that there's nothing in comparison, there's no Elokim, all of this tzimtzum and islabshus and sfiros and makompane and everything, all that concept of Elokim does not hold in comparison to mibaladai, other than the concept of ani rishon v'ani achron. So this, that the world is in existence and it seems to be for itself, the concept of time and place, ein Elokim zulaso, there's no Elokim other than Him, shu b'chinas Elokim chayim u'melech olam, that He's the only Elokim, and all these other tzimtzumim are not the Elokim, that He's the Elokim Chayim, that the true concept of Elokim is the living Elokim, Melech Olam, and the King of the world. Like we say that other than you, we do not have a king and a redeemer. That is to say that other than me, there's no Elokim, that tzimtzum is also me. That also the confinement to seem as an existence in something, that this comes from the name Elokim HaKol, who is Barich Mamish, it's all Him, may He be blessed truly. It's not outside of Him. Chas v'shal. Beraishis, Parsha Dal, Gabi Mashal, Memaraos Gadolos, Maraos Ktanos, Look, what's brought Medrash Beraishis about great mirrors and small mirrors. And that's the concept of Havaya is the Elokim, and there's nothing other than Him. And I saw it from one of the students of the Alter Rebbe, Shekasuv Ein Vav Daled Od Nikra Ak, that this is called Ak, or Klali, a general light, Shekol Kola Olamos, that includes all the worlds, Ad Sof Kol Hadoros, until the end of all the generations, Kano Dominion Kore Hadoros Mirosh, as is known with the concept that he called of the pasuk, that he calls the generations from the head, from the beginning. Balzeh Amar Ein Od, and about this it says, there's no other, there's no Od. Shebe'emes Ein Bechinas Od Klal, that the truth is that there's no in addition to him at all. Chas v'shalom, Shekala Kamekalo Chashiv, that everything is incomparable completely. So the concept of the world of Ak is that it's the entire Hishtalshalos in one general light. So everything then, from the top to the bottom, is incomparable. And there's nothing other because it includes it all, that even that or klali. Look what it says in Tanya about the concept of there's no od, the Perush od, davar hatafel, that od means to say that there's not something even subservient, like the concept of that you have a pasuk from Yehuda, but do you need another pasuk? That above there's no tafel, because everything comes from you. And that's also the meaning of this statement, that other than me there's no Elokim, that even the Elokim, it comes from me, and there's nothing outside. That all the worlds above and below are created from the concept of his kingship, may be blessed. Like it's written, your kingship is the kingship of all worlds. Also the concept of Ak is created from the concept of Malchus of Ein Sof, Shuhu Ha'ara Mimenu Yizbarech, which is a glimmer from him, may be blessed. Kaziva Shemesh Shemesh, like the light of the sun from the sun. L'chein Mimcha Kol, therefore everything comes from you. And like we said, that Ak includes the entire creation from top to bottom. So again, according to the Perush from the Talmud of the Alter Rebbe, is that because it's an Or Klali, so we say that, and since this comes from Malchus of Ein Sof, that's the concept of that Elokim from above includes it all. His Elokim, the concept of that Baladai Elokim, that the Tzimtzum is really him. Vesham alu asagus kol nivraim milyonim v'sachtonim, and there was elevated the grasping of all the creations above and below. Aval ba'kadosh baruch hu b'kvodo b'atzmo leis machshavat tfisa, no thought can grasp him at all. So in the concept of malchus, of time and space, that's where the grasp of the creations can reach, but in the Holy One, blessed be He himself, no thought can grasp. Kamoshe bikesh Moshe harini nas kevodecha, and like Moshe requested, show me, please, your honor. V'haisa tshuva v'ra'isa sachorai shu bechinas malchus, and the answer was, you'll see my back, which is the concept of malchus. Upanai lo yiro, but you can't see my front, so to speak, that which no thought can grasp. Hihuram v'nisa migeder hasaga, because he's higher and exalted from the concept of grasping. V'nu nitfas b'soch almin, and he's not grasped in the worlds. Lo bebechinas mamalev, lo bebechinas sovev, and not in the concept of that which fills, and not in the concept of that which encompasses. He's beyond them both. Both of these ideas, b'shum seichel v'asaga be'olam, not with any grasping or concept of intellect in the world. Ela b'reus deliba, only in the reus deliba, mekarev ish v'lev amok, from the innards of man and the depth of the heart. Like it says, I call to you, Havaya, from the depths. So like we brought previously in the Mamer, that the Mila of coming down into this world is the concept of Re'usa Liba that's revealed down here, that you're grasping the Etzim. They cannot be grasped with Seichel and Asaga. That in Lamaila, the Ava and Yira comes from the Seichel and Asaga, but down here you have the Mila of Re'usa Liba. And that is specifically in the descent of the neshama below in a body, that the darkness covers it over. And you do not have the grasping of intellect. Then specifically are you able to draw down this desire of the heart to his essence and being may be blessed, that no thought can grasp in him at all. Then because of look what's brought in the Mamer, that you've been betrothed to me with the concept of how my heart and my flesh specifically are the ones to sing to Kel Chai. That is specifically in this world that you're able to accomplish that. And the Kel Chai refers to his essence and being may be blessed. But above, in the spiritual realms or in Gan Eden, you are able to grasp in the light the concept that fills the worlds. Then the love is in comparison, is comparable to that which it's able to grasp. An intellect, and that is because this desire of the heart is drawn from this contemplation itself. That if you place your heart onto him, where no thought can grasp at all, and he's high and exalted, way above, infinitely without end, even beyond the concept of Chachmai. So when you are able to grasp, so you think about that which is graspable. But when you're not able to grasp, you contemplate in that which is completely beyond grasping, which is even higher. And for this reason your soul will want and desire to expire, to be included in, to go out of existence. A love is parich, to him may be blessed. Let's say to go out of the prison of the body, v'neroteko, and its sheath, lishtafech el chek avia, and to pour forth into the lap of the into the Father. Which is not the case with the soul before it comes down into the body. Its love and its attachment to its source, to its root, was in accordance with what it grasped, and so too the concept of fear. And further, that in the higher world shines the light that fills all the worlds. But in this world it shines the concept of how he encompasses all the worlds. That even though he said before that because you can't grasp, you go beyond Mamala and Soviv. But the truth is that above you have the concept of Mamala, and down here you have more the concept of Soviv also. So that's also a Maila to down here, that you also have the Soviv also. And therefore that's another reason why in this world specifically you have the revelation of this desire of the heart, to be nullified to him and may be blessed, to his essence and being, that not in the order of levels, that's part of the concept of Soviv, that the levels are equalized and there's no longer this orderly fashion of levels. So that enables this trick. But in the higher world, it's specifically through order and measured in a measured way. But it needs to be looked into. The Tzemach Tzedek says, from what's brought in Sefer Charedim, and this is what it says, also the knowledge and that we're forced to admit that he exists, that his existence is obligatory, it greatens or it lessens from one proof or two proofs. But the angels, they obligate his existence from 100 obligatory concepts. And those that are higher than them obligate his existence in 1,000 ways. If so, the malachim, the angels, are also grasping in some degree, even though we're saying that there's some kind of distinction between the malachim and the neshamos. The malachim also grasp also the concept, but the main point is that they grasp how he's incomparable, because they don't grasp the essence, and they're forced to admit his existence in only chiyuv hametzius, in different levels. So that is to say that they grasp a concept of ein aruch, which is the concept that you get by coming down here, and how no thought can grasp him. So if that's the case, then we're forced to say that the real reason you are able to get Rusid Liba is not because of the grasping of this concept of Be'in Aroch, but because Soviv is Meir Lamata, or Shartaim Imanal Adkanaga, or the other reasons that are brought for this. Kitzer, so in short, Inyan Ani Rishon Vani Achron Min Baladai Chulu. So we say the idea of I am first and I am last, and other than me there's no Elokim Chaim Melech Olam. How he's the only Elokim, the Elokim of life and King of the world, and all that Tzimtzum is not outside of him. And how in his essence and being no thought can grasp it all. And from this is drawn the expiration of the soul. To be nullified in his essence may be blessed. And that's the inner concept of the heart. Which is not the case of the soul above. The love is comparable to and in accordance with what one grasps.